we're going to be talking about Black Friday deals for churches. Is your church looking to upgrade your AV setup and you really don't know where to start looking? Well, in this video, we're going to be going over some of the best Black Friday deals going on right now. And trust me, on a day like today, you can impulse buy on a lot of different things, but you don't want to do that. You can buy a lot of things that you really do not need. And I'm going to try and help you not to do that because I don't want you to waste money on things that aren't helpful, that won't last you very long. Trust me, I've bought plenty of things that I regretted getting. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. My name is Evan DiDio. You're watching the Evan DiDio Show, where we bring media tips and tools for churches. In fact, if you'd like to learn about my live streaming setup, what you're seeing right here, there is a link to a video in the description below, as well as every single product I'll be talking about. I'm going to do my best to link it up in the description below. But first of all, let me know where you're watching from in the comments section of this video. I want to know where you're watching from around the world. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So we're going to be talking about Black Friday deals, audio video for your church. And you already see two cameras that are sitting right there in the thumbnail. And don't worry, we're going to get into talking about cameras and a few other things. So first of all, let's just take a look at the Amazon Black Friday deals section. Now, the way that this all works is you're going to let's just go back to the Amazon homepage. All right, so let's get into the Black Friday deals. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click on this one right here. And then whenever we come down, we've got lots of different items here, but what we're going to want to click on is the camera section right here, all right? So we're going to come over to cameras, and you're going to see a lot of things that aren't even cameras, like a telescope. Really? I don't want a telescope. But you're also going to see 10% or more off of Sony mirrorless cameras. So this is like the organized section of Amazon that helps you see kind of everything that's on sale. What's up, Gwen Jones, watching from Locust? Miss Katie watching from Locust too. Great to see y'all on here. So whenever you're looking at this is just the homepage with some of the main deals, but not all of the best deals. In fact, we're going to be talking about this one later. Actually, it ends in 2 hours and 37 minutes, already 44% claimed. This is a really good tripod. Actually, while we're here, we might as well go ahead and talk about this tripod. There's a link in the description. It's a Geekoto fluid head tripod, 79-inch for Canon Nikon. It's for any camera that has, that little screw in up there. I use this. It is amazing. Very smooth video. Does awesome. I mean, it can get really tall too, which is important for me. But you're going to want to make sure that you read the reviews too. So let's head on over here and look at this. So we'll talk about some tips along the way too to get the best deals. So you'll see it was $159, then it was $149, now it's $120. You save $40. The deal is 50% claim, so you want to head on over there and do that now. But if we're looking at the stars, we've got 132 ratings. Most of them are 5 stars, which is hard to tell. Which is hard to see. Sometimes you have to go down and make sure they're not fakes. Like this looks pretty real. And it depends on like when they're posted. Somebody had a bad experience. You want to read through those. I let the bad experiences sway my opinion sometimes. Not just like, one person had a bad experience. Well, I'm gonna consider that and actually think about, well, maybe they had a bad experience and we need to look into that a little bit more. But let's head on back over here to the main page. You're going to see hundreds of deals, but something that you might want to do just to kind of sift through everything is unclick active and click upcoming and availability. Then you're going to see some stuff that's coming up, like these GVM lights. Let's open this in a new tab. I have so many tabs open, it's crazy. All right, so right now we're saving almost $100 already, saving $81. All right, but look at this. There's a little coupon thing. So you click on that and you save an extra $40 at checkout. So that'll bring the price down to around $358. That's pretty crazy. And this is GVM RGB LED video lighting kit. GVM is a great brand. My dog's barking at somebody outside. If y'all can let her in, that'd be great. I don't know if you're watching or not. But yes, GVM 2-packs LED panel lights for video shooting. And I'm texting somebody about the dogs right now. Let's see. So yeah, you'll find a lot of great lighting deals, but some of the ones that I'd like to talk about, I'm going to talk about later in this live stream, so be sure that you stay tuned for that. We're going to be going deep into a lot of different things, y'all. So first, let's start talking about cameras. What are cameras that are actually helpful for live streaming? The one I'm using now is a Sony a6400. What I've seen so far on Amazon, there aren't many great deals, but it is It's a great camera for live streaming. As you're seeing the video. I'm using the Sigma 16mm f1.4, which, by the way, there is a deal on that. Visit the link in the description if you'd like to check that out. In fact, let's go to it. Let me open up that link real fast so we can actually... Where is it? Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Let me mute that. There we go. All right. I'm going over to the 16mm lens for a Sony camera. Let's bring this up so you can see it. All right, so we get 5% off here. That's not a ton, and what you might want to do is even wait till Cyber Monday, because there are going to be more deals on Cyber Monday. But yeah, this is just one of the lenses that I use. It's an amazing lens. I mean, as you can see, with a nice blurry background. If you don't know how to get blurry background, this lens really helps out with that. But again, let me know where we're watching from in the comments. We're talking about AV deals on Amazon, and we're going to be getting to Canon refurbished here in a minute, since we're talking about cameras and lenses. But let's go ahead and start talking about the Sony ZV-1, which I think might be exactly what you and your church needs. Let me find it real fast. So I'm going to show you how to search for things. So it automatically starts in all departments as the searching option here. So what you want to do is click Black Friday down here, and then you can type in, we're going to type in Sony ZV-1. And I'm going to look this up. Again, it's linked below to the best deal if you want to check out the best deal right now. Don't get confused. These cameras look similar. That's the Sony RX100. This is the Sony ZV-1. So this is, I mean, I've seen live streams with this, and they look fantastic. They're very lightweight. The only problem is you can't change the lens on it. It doesn't have interchangeable lenses. So you're going to have to stick with the lens that comes with it, but it's not that big of a deal. It actually looks pretty good. And I have already done a full video about this camera. I don't have it myself, but I talked about the specs, what you might need it for, in another live stream. Cassidy Ball says, "What's up? Great to see you." I talked about that in another live stream I did a few months ago, so you can visit my YouTube channel to see that. It makes it super easy to get a blurry background. It's pretty crazy. With one button, it's pretty cool. So one thing you're also going to want to think about is don't just search on one platform. Search on many different platforms. Now, I understand I'm throwing a lot of different information at you, but this is going to help you get the best deal. Don't impulse buy. Get the thing that you actually need. So this camera is great for people who don't know what they're doing, and maybe that's you. You don't know what you're doing. That's okay. It's totally okay. This is a nice lens. It'll get you a wide angle, and you can zoom in and get really up close. It's got a flip out screen to the side, so that way you can make sure that you're in focus and stuff. And the reviews are fantastic. 358 ratings, 4.5 stars. And you can see, of course, video examples of things on here. Great Sony's autofocus is fantastic. I don't know if you've experienced Sony's autofocus, but that way it's just a run and gun. You don't have to focus on the settings. Camera, of course, look in the questions area, like what kind of a charger does it need, and will it work with my iMac Pro, that kind of stuff, if you need to know more about it. There are some bad reviews, of course. There pretty much are always bad reviews, but this, from what I have seen, this is an amazing camera for live streaming, and it's just $698, which is crazy. So here's a point that I'd like to bring up real quick. Can you live stream for under $1,000? Well, let's talk about this for a second. So let's talk about a few things that you need for live streaming. First of all, you need a camera. Obviously, we just started talking about the Sony ZV-1. This is a great camera for live streaming. So that's $698. If we're trying, well, with Black Friday deals, of course. If we're trying to get it under $1,000, we've got, of course, that's the regular price, $798. If we're trying to keep it under $1,000, then we might need a different camera. So what can we do for that? Well, we can look at the Canon refurbished site. Now, this is the Canon M50, EOS M50. It's a lens that came out a year or two ago. This is a great camera with 4K, not full frame camera, but it does have a great image quality for $422.99. Now, this is used, by the way. Not used, it'd probably be around $600 to $700. So you might want to buy a new one, or you might not want to. I don't know. Depends on what you're looking for. But if we're keeping it under $1,000, this is less than half $1,000, so that leaves room for everything else we need. Well, what is everything else that we need? Okay, so here's a little clip from a video I did talking about just that. And this is just an important little piece, and you can check out the link to this entire teaching where I talked about my whole live streaming setup, what you're seeing right now, in the description below. So let's take a quick look at this. So to attach a DSLR camera to a computer, you need something that connects it to the computer, basically. You've got to run an HDMI cable into a USB port. And it took me a while to figure this out, but you need a capture card, all right? Now, don't go getting 100 foot of HDMI cable. HDMI does slow down. Once you get to around 100 feet or so, you might want to go to SRT, I think is what it's called, or STI, one of the two. I haven't needed to get into that. My camera's right next to my computer, so I have about 5 foot of HDMI. And then I plug it into my Camlink 4K capture card. Now, whenever I bought this several years ago, it was before the lockdown, so the price has gone up a little bit due to demand. So right now, again, you can check out the link in the description if you want to view it on Amazon and see more reviews about it. So the price has gone up a little bit, but it's still a great capture card. Another capture card I'm testing out is $15. I'll leave that in the description too. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now, just because the price has gone back to normal on the capture card. So the price, let's pull it up over here. I think I have it open. Let's see. There it is. Yeah. All right. Let me show you this. So here is the Elgato Camlink. This is a great budget option for churches that want to get a reliable camera feed for their live stream. And of course, pardon the aspect ratio issue I had on that video. I think just because I'm live streaming, it had to condense it. But anyway, we're looking at the Elgato Camlink. This is for connecting your camera to your computer. And if you're just like this, where you're right next to your computer and the camera's right there, then you can use like 5-10 feet of HDMI. And for the Sony ZV-1, we do. Let's see, where was the Sony ZV-1? Let's see, where did I put it? There it is. For the Sony ZV-1, we do have an HDMI option over here. It doesn't have all the pictures on here for some reason. Let's scroll down and see if it's down here. Maybe it's in these pictures. I think it's an HDMI mini, so you would need to get an HDMI mini to a regular HDMI cable. Well, it's not down here, but you can easily research that and find it. And then you come over here to the Camlink, and what you do is you plug your camera in to the HDMI slot. You bring the HDMI into this end, and then that end goes into your computer. And that's what I'm using right now. Actually, I'm using it for this feed. So you're seeing this. This is a reliable source. Now, you'll notice it doesn't have a great deal today. Not yet, at least. It might have a lightning deal at some point, or it might have a deal on Cyber Monday. So you want to be sure that you follow it and watch it to see what happens, because that's a great option there. Another option, let's look this up real fast. Blackmagic. I'm just going to look up Blackmagic for now. No, not the voodoo stuff. But these are another kind of switcher. So here is the Blackmagic Design ATEM Mini HDMI Live switcher with 4 inputs. I believe it is just for HD, but we'll see. Yeah, so it doesn't have a deal going on right now, but this is just $300. That's like getting 4 Elgato Camlinks with 4 inputs, but for like $100, $120 less. So that's something to consider. You would need a separate monitor for this, that way you can preview everything. Let me know in the comments if you already have a camera, and if so, that's a trick question basically. If so, what kind of camera do you have? Let me know that in the comments. Do you just use your phone camera? What camera do you use? But you could connect that camera to this ATEM Mini. Let me go back to Blackmagic here. Blackmagic has a lot of different things on here. But something we can do is we can choose from electronics to Black Friday, and we'll see what happens whenever I hit enter. Let's see. So we don't have any good Black Friday deals on Blackmagic stuff, but that's where B&H can come into play. So B&H is another company that you can look up. B&H. It'd be B&H Photo if you want to look it up yourself. I have it pulled up right here. Actually, let me show you. So here's B&H Photo Video, whatever that last word is. They've got some flash deals, but Black Friday deals going on. So these are some quick deals. These are some things that you want to take advantage of pretty quickly. And you look at DJI Osmo. If you want a good vlogging camera, this is the one to get. So let's look at the options real fast. So $199. It's really compact. It's not going to get you the greatest video out there, but 4K video at 60 frames per second. That means you can slow it down up to 100 megabytes per second, and it connects to your smartphone for just $200. Now, this was $370, but for $200 you can get that. They also have a gimbal combo kit. So that's one deal. I don't have this in the description yet. Maybe I can put it in later. But visit B&H and check out the deal zone. I don't think I can check it. Yeah, here we go. Shop now in the Blackmagic. Let's see. So if you need to live stream, this is, again, if you want to get a good looking live stream, you need a good computer. And I'd recommend with at least, let me bring it back to me real fast, with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. If you don't know what that is, just make sure that the computer you're looking at has that. 16 gigabytes of RAM, or 32 if possible. 32 is better. The computer I'm using has 32 gigabytes of RAM. You want to make sure it has a solid state memory drive, so that way it's fast, it pulls up stuff quickly. You want to make sure that it has a good processor, like a good graphics card. All of this is important for live streaming, because right now I'm running like 15 different Google Chrome tabs, and I'm live streaming, and I'm viewing comments on the live stream. So there's a lot going on here, and my computer's able to handle it. Bringing in 4K footage, sending it out to you, all that is going on right here. So that's what you'll need. You also need to consider Wi-Fi. So these are all things that you need to consider. Again, I talk about that in my live streaming setup below. Maybe we'll get to Wi-Fi in a future video. That's just, Wi-Fi. You don't want to get into Wi-Fi just yet. But if you want to live stream for under $1,000, that's what you need. You need a camera. You need a lens. Again, links are in the description of this video. You need some way to connect the camera to the computer, Elgato Cam Link or the Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro. And then you need a good computer and a good Wi-Fi connection. So that's like the 6 basics of live streaming. That's what you need to live stream. And all you really have to do is use your phone. You see this right here? You can reach the world through this little camera right here. So maybe you don't have to spend $1,000, or it depends on how expensive your phone is. But maybe you don't have to spend $1,000 on a phone or on a live streaming setup. You can just use your phone. That's something to consider whenever you're searching for stuff. You already have what you need to live stream. Maybe you need to wait a year before you upgrade. So consider all of these things whenever you're looking at everything. In a minute, we're just going to start browsing Amazon and see what we come across. Here's something else you need. You need good audio. Good audio. So this is a mic that I recommend. I have both versions. There's cable not included and a stage performance kit. Right now you're getting $10 off. This is the Shure SM58. It's what I'm using right now. So if you like how this sounds, let me know in the comments. Do you like how this sounds? Put a thumbs up in the comments and like this video if you're enjoying it so far and if it's helping you. Put a thumbs up in the comments if you like how this sounds. This is the Shure SM58. It's a sturdy mic. It's not the prettiest mic. It's a sturdy mic. So if you want to get some good audio, this is what you will need to get. It's just like for under $100, this is pretty great. Something else we can look up is, let me think. Yeah, Shure. We can look up the SM58. Now this one, oh, it wasn't searching for some reason. Shure SM58. Let's look this up. Let me see those thumbs up in the comments if you're liking how it sounds. Let's see. So we've got, here's some more SM58s. We've got an SM57, which is another good mic for $89. Same price. Great mic. Different purposes, but it still is a great mic. Let's look up Shure MV7. That's what we want to look up. So here is a newer mic. Let me see. Where's the best? Oh, wow. So $244. That's pretty good. This one comes with a stand, which might be what you want to look into. Or this one with a stand with a built-in cable, which is helpful. In fact, let's just go ahead and click on this one for now. I'll need to drop a link to this in the comments because this is pretty good. So this is a mic. I don't know if you've seen the Shure SM7B, I think is what it's called. It's a mic that pretty much everybody's using nowadays. And it sounds amazing. But this mic is a newer model for about $200 less, $100 less, depending on if you get it on Black Friday or not. And it also has USB capability. So you can plug it, I don't know if you can see that, there's a USB cable coming out of the microphone. It also has XLR, so it has both. And it comes with the cables you need to connect it, to keep it powered. And it comes with an app so you can control it. You can also get it in silver if you wanted to. But this is a great mic. I'll need to put one of these in the description below because this is a mic that is beating the SM7B. If you know what that mic is, then I'm surprised it's not in the recommended over here, but And you can see it's brand new, so there aren't many customer reviews, but The videos I've seen about it are fantastic. It has amazing quality, especially when they put it up against the SM7B. It looks good, and it sounds fantastic. It's not as pretty. Let me show you the Shure SM7B. SM7B, here it is. All right, so let me show this to you. So, you know, that is a cool looking mic right there, right? I mean, and whenever you see people using it, you're like, oh yeah, that mic. Yeah, for a lot of different purposes, and it sounds amazing out of the mic. Like, straight out of the mic, it sounds great. Of course, the cable comes around like that, so it keeps it nice and clean. It looks like you've got some maybe high-pass filter options on it. So that's an option. It's $100 off right now, which is pretty good. But the other mic we were just at, let me go back to, this one is pretty much worth spending the money. It's less, $150 less to be exact, I believe. That said $399 on the last one. So yeah, $150 less. That's pretty awesome. Here's another mic I'm looking into. It showed this in recommended, which is pretty cool. This is a mic that is $150, and it's Lewitt. You can get the this whole pack right here, where you get the pop filter and the little what's it called? If you bump into it, it doesn't make as much of a sound. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. You can get that for a total of $221. And of course, you can look around here. Rode offers some amazing mics. That's just $180. And look around. I would recommend looking at mics from Shure and Rode. Audio-Technica maybe, but Shure and Rode seem to be the best companies. And of course, the LCT. This is the Lewitt LCT. This is what I'm just looking into. So I haven't tried it yet, but I think this is going to be a good mic. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments of this video. We're going to keep it going. We're going to talk about lighting next. Hit that thumbs up button if you are liking this video so far, and if you think you will continue to like it. I think you will continue to like it. Let's see. So I'm pulling up the next lighting tabs. I'm looking for the lighting because there's so many tabs open right now. All right, here we go. All right, so this is linked up in the description if you want to go and check it out. Check it out. This is the Neewer 2-pack, 2.4 gigs LED video light kit. It's bicolor, and it's just $80. Right now, what is that, $30 off? $40 off. $40 off. I had to do that math in my head. And it can go right on top of the camera if you want it to. You can control it wirelessly, which is pretty cool, and it comes with stands. So this is just a run-and-gun setup. If you need a quick little lighting setup, this is something that, you know, for pastors, if you're looking for just a way to light yourself. You know, a lot of people think they have to invest in a major camera. Psychology Spot says, like this video. Thank you. Yeah, do it. Oh, I don't want to check out. What? I have a lot of items in my cart. I do not want to check out with all those. Let's see. What was that? A lot of people think they need to upgrade the camera to get better video quality, but oftentimes all you need is better lighting, and then you're going to get some much better video. Now, here is something I'm looking at investing in. Okay, so this is a light that I want to get. This is the bicolor LED video light. Great Video Maker is the name of the brand. It's 90 watts, photography lighting with Bowen's mount, app control system, and it's a video light. So it's continuous lighting, bicolor, dimmable, and it's 20% off right now. I mean, this is crazy. And it comes with a lantern softbox, which gives you some really nice soft light down there. It comes with a carrying case. And along with this, I would also want to get, let's see, where is it? Like this lighting stand right here, so that way I can mount lights differently than I have before. And right now they've got a deal on it. It's 20% claimed right now, so I might want to hop on this quickly, but that might be worth checking out. This is just my cart right here, and a GVM softbox. Let's click on this and see if there's a deal. Now, sometimes you can't tell if there's a deal on something until you click on it, so that's why you want to keep clicking on things. Just keep clicking. Just keep clicking. Another thing I'm looking at is a DJI Mini 2 drone. It's $600. No deal on it yet. I might wait till Cyber Monday to see if they have something then. But we're talking about lighting. Let's get back to lighting. So the lights that I really like that I'm using for this video are the Fovitec. Let's look this up. Fovitec Studio Pro Lighting Kit. All right. So here is let's click on it. Right now you can save 20% with a coupon. So you click on that and then you save 20% at discount, which is crazy. Like 20%, it's bicolor. Yep, bicolor panel light kit, and that's what I'm using right now. Lots of power, and it comes with those little diffusers, but they don't do much. So what I got this little softbox. Oh, I don't want to make the light fall over. It comes with great stands, by the way. They're really sturdy, but the softbox should be down here somewhere. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's the softbox? I'm not sure where the softbox is. I did a video about those a week or two ago, actually. You can check it out. I called it like my favorite lights, I think, because these are my favorite lights so far. I also did a video on some $60 budget LED video lights. In fact, let's look these up. Let's find these video lights and see if they have a deal. Let's see. So I'm going to my channel, and I'm just searching on my channel. You can do this. Go to my YouTube channel and search light. Just search light and see what comes up. You're going to see one with me holding the light up like this. It says just $60. You want to click on that. And then let me pull this up so you can see. And then we've got a YouTube video with, actually, I'm surprised by this, more than 5,000 views, which is pretty great. Let's get to some demos of where I was turning it on. I was having a fun day that day with the B-roll. Slow-mo B-roll, that's what I'm talking about. But let's click on it and see what happens. So here is a link. Let's see if that one is working. Yep, so $75.99. Looks like they went up in price a little bit, but it's still amazing lights. 60 watts. I'm using them right now. Can you tell where I'm using them? There's blue ones back. Let's see. Right there. There's one over there. There's 3 on over there just to light up that whole corner. So definitely worth taking a look at those lights. Crystal Lights watching from Albemarle. Welcome, Psychology Spot. Great to see you on here. Share this video with some people that you think need some good deals this Black Friday. I think that these deals could help them get what they are looking for. We've already talked about refurbished deals, and we've talked about live streaming gear, cameras, lighting. We've talked about audio. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to start browsing. I'm going to close out most of these. Well, I'll just open up a new just open up a new one. So I'm going over here to Amazon. You're going to see this along with me. Black Friday deals. We've got 16 hours left. Wow, that went by fast. It's 10:42. Let's scroll down here. I'm going to click on cameras, and then I'm going to click on upcoming as well, so we see everything. So I'm going to show you how I search for things now. You're gonna watch. I've been doing this a couple times over the past couple of days. Things to keep in mind. What do you need? You might need some storage. You might need lighting, audio, camera. Just while we're going through here, you might need these things. So here is a heavy-duty tripod for $101. Let's open this up. This is kind of an off-brand thing. As I'm looking at it, it looks like it's a good quality tripod, but I'm not just going to go by looks. Deal is 7% claimed, so you can see not many people are claiming this, but it has some good reviews. It has some good reviews on it, so let's see. Better than Ravelli and Viltrox. That's cool. Very sturdy and easy to use. Ugh. So you can read the reviews on that. Let's head on over to the next page and see what's going on over here. Oh, so look at this. This just started. GVM 3-pack LED video lighting kit. This might be better than the Fovatech lights if you're looking for some lights like this. And it's bicolor. It has a bigger range than the Fovatech does. Fovatech is about from here to like right here or so. Of course, it comes with the diffusers. You can also, I'm sure, get diffusers, but this comes with stands and everything you need, basically. That's pretty cool. So this is a great deal. I'm going to drop a link in the comments, and then I'll put it in the description of this video too. So let me go ahead and put this in the comments. So if you want to check it out, let me put GVM lights. Bam, right in the comments. There it is. So you can check this out on Amazon. It looks like a fantastic deal. But let's keep looking. So we also have some ring lights here. If you need a good ring light, you can get some of those for $20. I mean, it's going to do the job. It's going to light you. Not as well as, you know, the GVM would, but it's going to light you. It's going to do what you need it to do. Let's keep looking. So these, I'm interested in trying these out. So these are a Neewer 2-pack dimmable 5600K USB LED video light. So it's USB. That's interesting. So you need to plug it into a computer, I'm guessing. You can put the different colors in there to get different colors. But for just $34, that doesn't seem like too bad. It comes with its own stand and everything. It is just one of those folding stands, so maybe it's not the best stand, especially for going up to 45 inches. That might not be the best stand, but you know, maybe it'll do what you need it to do, lighting wise. And we can also look at lenses over here. I always like looking at lenses. What I'm looking for is a 24-70 f2.8 lens for my Sony camera. So if I were looking through here, none of these might be worth it, but we'll see. So here's a 24-70 f4, which that's similar, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a 2.8, and that will increase the cost some. But if I'm looking for a 2.8, it's making it hard for me to look. Okay, interesting. It's not on here. I guess Zeiss doesn't have a 2.8 version that they're doing a deal on. But as you can see here, I like how Amazon gives you different packages, so that way you can look at the camera, things that most people buy together. That's what they would get. But let's look up. I want to look up a Sony E24-70 f2.8. So that's what I want to look up. This is a great lens. Oh, here's a Black Friday deal, but that is on brand, so you're not going to have the best price. That's almost $2,000 because it is a Sony deal. I need some water. That's almost $2,000 because it is Sony. Now, they do have a Black Friday deal going on, but it's not great. That's not what I'm looking for. This is a little bit better. It's renewed, which might be something you want to consider. 16-35, and usually Sony, their brand is not the best price-wise. This might be a good option. 18-105, that's a bigger option. It is just f4, but that's going to give a nice wide range of motion field. It's going to give a nice field of view with deal. So I want to know what the deal is. It's not saying what the deal is. What's the deal? That's pretty great. Power zoom. So you can power zoom. That's interesting. You don't just zoom, it power zooms. That's pretty cool. What other options does it do? Autofocus. That's what I want to know. It has optical. So if you see OSS, that means optical stabilization, which is pretty good. IBIS is usually better, in-body image stabilization, but OSS is pretty good too if you're looking for a lens that, actually keeps it more steady than just a regular lens without OSS, if you know what I'm talking about. So here's a Zeiss lens I was at a minute ago. That's a pretty good. It's available from these sellers. Oh, let's see. It's a pretty good deal, $754. But I don't want to spend that much on a 24-70 lens. I want to get an even better deal. How many of you know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna go ahead and stop looking for lenses. I can look for lenses all day. I like lenses. Let's keep just browsing through here and seeing what we can find. A newer professional tripod for $80. That's pretty good. 61 inches. I would need it to go higher than that, but you can always go and get them if you like them. Here's another small light. So GoPro. Oh, we never ended up talking about GoPros. I need to talk about a GoPro real fast. Okay, so here is a GoPro Hero 8. These are good for live streaming too. They don't have the best quality. They're tiny cameras, which means they have a tiny sensor. So basically the way a camera works is behind, let me show you. So here is a camera. Behind the lens, this one has a mirror, but behind the lens you've got a little sensor in there. On the Sony camera it's mirrorless, so it just has the sensor right there without a mirror. But I can see the sensor up in there, so if you ever needed to clean a sensor, you can do that. I'm going to put the lens back on before I need to clean the sensor. But the way a sensor works is it takes in light. And so whenever you have a lens, it's deciding how much light it allows in and what it focuses on, what distance it actually focuses on. So with a full frame camera is what they're called, you're going to get a full frame. Like you're going to get all that sensitivity on one big frame. Most cameras don't use the full frame, they just use part of it. Like this camera. So this is one example. GoPro Hero 8, it has a really, really tiny sensor back in that lens. So Don't know if that would be worth it for you, but for the price, that might be worth it. So I'll let you take a look at that. GoPro Hero 8 or GoPro Hero 9, they have some good deals going on for those. I'm going to start wrapping things up. Let me know if you're taking a look at some of these deals. Maybe you're going to buy some of them. Here's an option that I believe is already in the description. It's a Neewer 2-pack dimmable bicolor 480 LED video light and stand with, it's a lighting kit, 3200 to 5600. Not as much of a cooler to warmer temperature as the last ones we checked out, but it's still, it's going to do the job. These look like they're sturdy too. They're not going to break very easily on you. But again, read the reviews and see what everybody is saying about it. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. If you're thinking about taking a look at some of these deals and maybe even purchasing them, I could keep going for hours. I might, if I find another good deal, I might even go live again later. So be sure that you're subscribed and ding that bell. I'm going to be going live probably on Cyber Monday talking about some deals then too. I hope that these tips helped you. I hope that you know what you're looking for now for live streaming, all that kind of stuff. Let me know in the comments what you're looking for in particular. Maybe you're looking to upgrade a camera, audio, lighting. Let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I want to help you in any way that I can. But thank you so much for watching. Like this video, share it with your church volunteer friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Where's my thumbnail? There it is.